Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lovers of vowel sounds everywhere, and of sound in general. Another audio product we're going to expose you to. Maybe not overexposed. But what we have here today, for your listening pleasure, is the HaaFee, or the HAA FEE. I am not quite sure, to be honest with you. Is it the HAA fee? No one really knows. But I'm very happy that I have it. Yes, I did. I don't care. Goes like a rock. So, designed by SaoMai Audio, the HaaFee is a very powerful DAC. It is for your earphones and your earplugs and all your ear things. Headphones, earphones, IEMs, those type stuffs. It is pushing from 16 to 300 ohms natively. Now, you can push it beyond that but that's where it's gonna do its perfect audiophile thing. It'll start to, it can't claim perfect non-degradation after that. It's got a signal to noise ratio of 102 decibels. That's more than some things have a dynamic range. It's nice. So the output here is 1.5 watts at 32 ohms. That's 1500 milliwatts. That's a lot. And 200 milliwatts at 300 ohms. So obviously, doing your old folding math, that's 100 milliwatts at 600 ohms. That's impressive, to say the least. You know, the battery life is a 2300 mAh, which would give you, at this level of power, it says 8 to 10, but I'm betting you're struggling for 5 if you have to push something serious. And if it's something real easy, like a pair of 16 ohm dirty buds, you're probably looking at 12 almost. They have to give you an average. So they got to write something on the box. Actually, they don't have to write anything on the box. This is a clean, very professional package. I don't know if this thing is a watch. If I didn't know what it was, I wouldn't know if it was a watch, a calculator, a belt. It's just the HaaFee. It's just something in Chinese. That's what it is. You got gold-plated I/O ports. It's a 3.5. I think is all that's in here. And you have an all-aluminum body. But this is not wireless. This is something that needs to be plugged in. And what you can do is buy yourself a very small $20 Bluetooth 5.2 dongle from Alibaba. That's the favorite, the go-to, and extend this bad boy to being wireless. It's a bit heavy. It's about the size of your cell phone. It's about the weight. Let's open this up and show you what I'm working with. A small cell phone, not the largest one, but it's not going to be a Fold 3 or anything, but it's got some heft to it. I actually don't know how much it weighs, but I'm not Google. You can look that stuff up if it's that concerning to you. Now, again, we have a very simplistic packaging here. It's textured nicely. It's very professional silver. Very nice. This is felt. This is not foam. It is. This is foam on felt. So they're taking their product very seriously. You got your usual pamphlet. The world's tiniest 3.5 connector. And your charging cable, which is, if you can see that, not USB-C. So we're still living in the Stone Ages a little bit. But it'd be like that sometimes. And, which is about the size of a cigarette pack, the amp itself. So this is a headphone. Oh, it's a lot lighter than it seems in the box. It's actually pretty light. It's actually about the weight and size of a cigarette pack. Or one of these mod boxes that you kids smoke out of these days and make all the smoke and get the weird cancer because you don't realize you're smoking a bunch of plastic. But yeah, that's what it is. And you have your input, your output, and a dial. That's all you're getting. It's not super fancy. It is just an amp with a DAC inside. So this is just made to make things louder and powerfully so. So if you have something that's hard to push, you got yourself a pair of P1s, you're going to push it with this, and you're going to be very, very happy. You're going to be able to, you're going to get some clean sound, and that's it. It's not going to do a whole bunch of tricks. It's not going to backflip for you. It's just power. It's raw power in a box. If you have high fidelity headphones and you need a route that they might be able to be portable, then this is a way to do it, but it needs an input source. So you're going to have to take this and connect it to your phone if your phone has a jack in it. Or you're going to have to find a way to feed it a signal. So you can have this next to your laptop if you're editing video, if you're editing, and you need to use good headphones. This is a small a stopgap solution, but it's also a solution when you need raw power. If you're going to have something like the HaaFee Gold Blue, it's not going to give you enough power to push $5,000 headphones if you're so blessed with those, or something like the P1. So what you need to do is find something and this thing is built like a tank. It is sturdy. I'm sure you can drop this off of a second story balcony and still pick it up and it'll do something, because it's made of hard military grade aluminum. This is impressive as far as the build quality is concerned. This is a professional piece of equipment. This is not, leisure time. This is not for people who are into beats. This is for somebody who may need this in a professional setting, such as photographers, cameramen, line workers on, music festivals. Anybody who's doing sound reinforcement for whether just music or video. This is what you're going to need, something of this quality to be able to really get that depth of field in your sound separation on really good headphones. And if you need them, this is what this is for. I think this was about $50. I didn't pay that, but that's what it'll be for you. So don't worry about it. And we'll go out there and help you make some art.